Shot from a little earlier as the Hornets get off the team bus looking very focused. They want to leave town with something to show for their efforts. A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline as taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
In that game against Milwaukee, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Bridges. McDaniels is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Graham in at the point. And for the Knicks, filling out the wings are Bullock and Barrett. Nerlens Noel is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Payton in it. Well, as we enter the back half of the season, some players are worn down. But, Greg, are there certain players who really dial in at this point, who find traction with their game?
No doubt about it, Kevin. Especially for the veterans who understand it's a marathon and not a sprint. You really are trying to build up towards this portion and then take your game and your mindset to another level. So this is a time for those guys when they just start to hit their stride.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Rozier missing. Randle surveying the D. Passes it to Noel. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, Randle, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded by Bullock.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Barrett, no good.
You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one Steve Nash. But R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Hornets. Payton, and the dunk by Payton.
How about Payton getting up and showing us some of that lift?
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah, an unbelievable family DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports. And it really helps to be a generalist rather than a specialist. Couldn't ask for a better pedigree for one R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, it's stolen by Barrett. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Bullock's got his second bucket of the game to go. Hornets trail by 6. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with me. They did get a win in the last game against this team, but he told me we're facing a dynamite offense. We were lucky to get a win the last time. We need to have discipline and detail tonight and try to minimize mistakes. Back to you, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared, number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and All they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Now here is Martin. 8 points his last outing. Martin inside. Banked in off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Rose, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Martin, the pass to Zeller. Count the basket.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Rose. Coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Bridges dishes to Martin. Here's Wanamaker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the dunk by Zeller.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Quickly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting from New York, Emmanuel Quickly, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Wanamaker. He's covered by Rose. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Burks against Martin. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bridges with it. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Launches it. They get it back.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. New York ahead, up 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.